G'day folks, Ash here again with an update. There's been a bit of an issue. The rats are back. Would you believe it? Oh yes. Let's go over here. Have a look over here, folks. They've cut their way through here. Yes, near the tap. They've had a car over here. There's the car tracks. They've been loading it up. All of these bloody sheds here, pretty much all the locks were cut. Some of the doors were halfway up when I got here. There was a couple of other people here that had gone through and shut the gates who were moving out because of the break-ins. And I was having a chat to them. As you can see here, this is the new lock that's gone on that I told them about that had disintegrated, not from the rats. The rats didn't wreck the other lock, it had just rusted out, it was no good. So they've replaced that, and in the last, I don't know, maybe last night, I was away camping at Granville. They've come through and done that. So that tells me that I'll be staying here every night until, sorry, I'm going to go close this gate, and I'll be staying here every night in the rig because of all my tools in there. And if they don't like that, that's tough titties, mate. Tough titties, guys. You need CCTV stuff here. You need to get onto this ASAP. Yeah, that's what you need to do, and highly recommend you do it as quickly as you can. So yeah, I'm going to camp out here, and if these little rats come while I'm here, well, I just happen to have some rat poison for them. Very special treat for them lined up. Anyway guys, that's the wrap. Ciao for now. I'll keep you posted. I have done the water catchment system. Now, it looks hideous, but it works. I will clean it up. I'll take you in for a closer look. So I drilled a hole through here. This is 8mm core fluid here, and I've put some insect mesh there. I know some of the holes are blocked. I will come in once it's dry and poke some of those through. And I've just used Sikaflex along here. Now I know it looks hideous. I will come in and clean that up. It's not actually dry yet. I've just run some water through it and it does work. So I'll take you in and give you a bit of a squiz what I've done. So basically, if I move this bread, I've got the inline tap there. Where is it? Can you see that? Yeah, there's the inline tap. So the water only comes down from that end when that tap is open. When it's closed, no water will come through because it creates like a seal of some sort, an air seal. And then I've just drilled a hole in here and shoved the pipe in there. There's, I don't know, maybe 10-12 inches of pipe going into there. I can cut that shorter if I want, and I've got it going up on a gradual angle all the way back through past there, and you see it coming up there, and that's where it is, up near my head. Fortunately it won't get in my way, I've already tested it. So that's it, that's the water catchment system done. I have slept here last night because as you know, explaining to you before, the rat infestation. Second time this place has been broken into. I'll take you down there in a minute and show you the new lock system they've put on there. It's pretty gargantuan, but that's still not going to stop them. Anyway, I want to tell you about something in here because I hadn't cleaned it for a while, and the oil splash plate that I used to have up here in the first iteration of the core fluid. When I took the core fluid out and put this new polycarbonate skin on, I didn't replace the splash plate. So anyway, I've cleaned all that. It was all dirty, and somehow some liquid or some oil had dripped down on there, and it had actually gotten moldy. So, and the backs of these, just this one up here, possibly because it's near the exhaust fan, in behind had gotten mould on there as well. So sorry I'm a bit puffed. I've just been in here. I've only just finished all that nonsense. So I came in, I cleaned everything with bleach and soapy water, and then I sprayed the backs of these bag things, whatever, vehicle bags things with exit mould, and then I wiped them all down with a wet wipe. I've come in, I've given the whole thing a really good clean. It was filled with dust all around these areas here. So yeah, I had an issue with the lead for this that gives the pump power that goes into the battery system. It has a little fuse in there, and that had gone, and I don't know why. The only thing I can think of was the other day when I was playing around down here. I had some loose wires down here and I rewired them, and then when I put the wires together, because I didn't disconnect it from the battery, there was a spark, and I think I blew the fuse, even though it's like miles away from there, and it's not even really connected to this battery because it was connected to this one. But I may have had it trickle charging from this battery in here, which may have caused it to surge. Anyway, cut a long story short, I went to a hardware store, got a new fuse, which I thought was the correct one, put it all in, started the pump up, and it worked. And then I walked away because I had new batteries. This is the other thing too, guys. With the dual car system, it's the clicker, the spark clicker, is run by 2 D-cell batteries. Now, here's the thing which gives you a false sense of security, which makes you think it's not the D-cell batteries, because they spark, right? Even when they're nearly flat, the little spark doesn't take a lot of juice out of the battery. But when this system fires up and it goes thunk and the flame lights up, it does draw a little bit more current from the batteries. I needed new batteries. I had a freezing cold shower last night. Freezing cold. The first shower after nearly a whole week was bloody freezing cold. So anyway, I fixed it all. Unfortunately, the fuse that I put into the accessory socket, which I thought was the right one, was the wrong one, and it was letting too much current come through. It was too big a fuse, and it just, the end of it burnt out. So luckily I had a spare one, and I've just put it in, and it's working a treat. So that is that. I will take you now down to show you the new lock. All right. Okay folks, here I am down at the gate, and here's the new kick-ass lock. It is one of the biggest kick-ass bloody locks I've ever seen. The locksmith just came down and put that on. It's open at the moment because the guy's coming down to fix up where the rats have gnawed through this fence here. Filthy vermin. So the fence guy's coming down to fix this, and we've got CCTV coming very shortly. And I basically told the real estate agent and the owner who is down here that I won't be leaving here until the issues are amended. So I camped out here last night, and I plan on camping out here until the CCTV goes in, guys, because I've got nowhere else to go, as you know. I've rung a gazillion places and no one's got anywhere available, so this is it. Which, you know, yeah, I like it here. I do. It's very central to everything for me personally, and as soon as I get the CCTV footage cameras in, I think that will, you know, cancel out a massive chunk of the douchebag element that had been coming in here and pilfering. Apparently they had a friggin' car lined up beside the fence where that hole was. There are tyre tracks through there. I mean, I can't confirm nor deny that. I very rarely go over that side other than to fill up water, and I've never looked in the grass there before to know if there was ever tyre tracks there before, but it just seems very coincidental that the hole in the fence and there are fresh, well, when I say fresh tyre tracks, I wouldn't know. There are tyre tracks there in the grass. The grass is compressed. So that's it, guys. That's what's happening. So until that CCTV cameras go in, I am here all day, all night until it's done. Because, even if I take the rig, right, I've still got a shitload of tech in that storage shed, and if that goes, that's all my tools to fix stuff. So, and my other bikes in there, the Magnum, the Green Speed Magnum, which is a very important part of the lifestyle that I live right now. So I can't afford to lose that either. So, and I can't take them both at the same time. It's just impossible. So that's the way it is. Until those cameras go in, I'm squatting here. Yes. Just quickly, I forgot to add one very important piece of information. This morning, on the way back from Lang Lang, from doing my shopping, I pulled over. T-Man called me, so I had a chat to him, and then finished up the call with him, and I thought, it's 9:05. The real estate agent will be open. So I rang them, and I told them basically what had happened, and this particular person, I won't say their name, told me that another storage shed in another town, Wonthaggi, had also been broken into on the same night. And then when the owner came here today to have a look, talking to him, lovely chap, once again I won't tell you his name, he tells me that Leongatha has also been broken into on the same night. So there's 3 places. None of them have CCTV footage. Now here's the kicker. This facility here apparently has had nothing taken. So it is just befuddles me that that has happened, that these people have come back within a week and a half's time and come back and broken in again. Essentially is exactly what they've done. Put a massive hole in the cyclone fence, cut all the locks down one side bar 2, gone through everything, and haven't taken a fucking thing. I mean, all the people were contacted today by the real estate agent, and they've all been down, and they all say nothing's been taken. So it's just absolutely. And then I was thinking it's got to be just like local kids, right? Local kids just doing whatever local kids do in rural towns or wherever. I mean, I've done shit similar to that when I was a teenager as well, but what cancelled that out was that the fact that Wonthaggi got broken into, and Leongatha, who knows how many other places these people have done. But I'm still thinking it's an amateur crew, because a professional group would have come in professionally with, well, I'm just guesstimating, right, with a truck, and have done the whole place with a group of people in one night and never come back again. They would have cleaned everything out. It would have been a 10-minute job. They would have loaded the truck off and fucked off. Then they would have gone to Wonthaggi, did the same thing, and then gone to Leongatha, and it probably would have been a pretty good night's work for them, right? But they've gone to all this trouble again, come back a second time, and they haven't taken a fucking thing. And then they've gone to Wonthaggi and then Leongatha. I don't know if anything's been taken up there, but I have no idea. I really don't. It's one of those mysteries that hopefully one day we'll find a solution for it. An answer will come. All right, guys. Ciao.